Hey y'all, it's the Country Notary. Hope you're having a great day. As always, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Help my channel grow so that I can get elevated on the YouTube algorithm, climb the chart, climb the totem pole, so that I can be inspired and maybe even sponsored to bring you guys better content on a more regular basis. Yes, I'm doing another driving video. I'm on my way to a wedding today. Lots of thoughts in my mind. Always the best time to do a video in my opinion, because I'm driving by myself and I have no one else to talk to. I promised in a previous video that I'd create a video that broke down the steps of how I learned real estate wholesaling in 1 week. Disclaimer, I am not an expert on this topic, clearly, because I've only studied it for a few months and focused heavily on it in 1 week in order to learn as much as I can to launch my business during this week that I've had off from work. As I mentioned in previous videos, I am a high school teacher. Shout out to all teachers and educators out there on summer break. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're able to relax. And if you're watching this video, you're probably figuring out ways to make some money, potentially a lot of money, so you may not have to go back to the 9 to 5. Just saying. But the rest of y'all might be eager to go back, and shout out to y'all as well. So personally, I have probably about another year, a whole nother topic. How I learned wholesaling in 1 week. And I've made a couple of videos on this topic, but I'm going to try to stay focused and focus on the steps that I took since last Saturday, today being a full week later, and what I've learned, where I am, and what my next steps are. And then again, why am I doing this video? What does this have to do with loan signing? Guys, it has everything to do with loan signing. Loan signing agents are in a crunch right now. This time last year, we were balling out of control. I had so many signings. Certain days I literally dropped a UPS package in the FedEx box before I started going to the counter and getting receipts. That actual mistake taught me to always get receipts. I had so many signings, so many packages, it almost overwhelmed me. Those days are obviously gone. Last June, I was so busy and intensely focused in studying on my loan signing business, studying, researching, reading, executing signings. I told a good friend of mine, I'm literally using literally a lot these days. Had a headache for 10 days straight, a very severe headache for 10 days straight. Thought I was sick. I should have probably gone to the doctor. Thought I had COVID in June of last year. The headache eventually went away, and as I reflect on it, I think it was just information overload, maybe stress, working too hard, putting too much in my brain and not being able to digest it and process it out quickly enough. And I just had to learn to relax. I literally had to learn to relax. If you follow my channel, you may have noticed during the months of end of August, September, maybe until around Christmas, the last maybe quarter of last year, I took a lot of time off from YouTube because I needed to slow down and relax. So much going on, so hectic, so busy, making good money, learning the business, learning the industry. However, those days are gone. I shouldn't say gone. Rewind, those days are not gone. It has definitely slowed down though. The days of headaches and anxiety are definitely gone because I've learned to relax and pace myself and compartmentalize things where I'm more productive and effective, and I've learned to work in a much less stressful environment by just pacing myself. So wholesaling in a week. First of all, what is wholesaling? Wholesaling real estate. And again, I am not an expert. I am still learning. The information that I'm sharing in this video is based on my experience only. Take it or leave it. If you want to learn the wholesaling business in detail, in depth, do what I did. Read, research, and study. Start with YouTube if you choose to. There's tons of videos on wholesaling. I started by studying, following YouTubers such as Noel Randall, Lily Thompson. Recently, I picked up and listened to a couple of ebooks, the same ebooks that most real estate investors and professionals talk about. I've had a couple of books in my shelf for a while. I've picked those up, start reading them. So yes, do your research. I've within the last couple of days stumbled upon Britt Daniels and Flipman. Their in-depth analysis and advice and value information that they present on their YouTube channels are, like I said, just invaluable information, education, knowledge. I made a post on Instagram earlier today. Please follow me on Instagram, guys, at Kountry Notary. When opportunity meets knowledge, you win. When opportunity meets knowledge, you win. The opportunity is out there. We know that. We work in the real estate industry. We are loan signing agents. We work in the industry. We close loans. We know the money and the opportunity is out there. We have the knowledge, loan signing agents. The gap between what we need to do to get to that next level to make money in the industry now that refinances are down, in order to close that gap, we have to increase our knowledge. That's all. We just have to improve our knowledge and grow our knowledge in new areas that will enable us to make money in other segments of this industry, get to that next level. I'm sorry, there's a Porsche behind me, and I don't have a Porsche. My daughter has a Porsche. I don't have a Porsche. I'm not balling like that, but they're basically driving like a maniac. Anyway, back to my video. Knowledge. Increase your knowledge, guys. Read, research, study, rest, and then repeat, okay? You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. What I've learned in the last week, I promise you could fill a book. And I'm not going to write a book on that because there's tons of books already written on that subject. So do your research, okay? If you want to make money. Now, I'm not an advocate of, trying to influence people or convince people to do anything. I'm assuming you're watching this video. I'm assuming that you're a loan signing agent because you, one, were either interested in making money, or two, really just interested in the loan signing agent business or the real estate industry in general. This Porsche is about to pass me. Gosh, be safe. Cayenne Turbo. That you may have had some interest in the industry. Well, refinances may have decreased, but the industry has not gone away. The industry has not gone away. There's a lot of people making big money in this industry. And it just took me a while to put the two pieces of the puzzle together. And here's my country analysis of wholesaling and why it is a really good choice to make if you're interested in making money while your loan signing agent business might be slow. Number one, housing prices are sky high right now. We all know that. Number two, the inventory of houses, the availability of affordable houses is down right now. There's a housing shortage. Number three, rents are up. And of course, we know inflation is up as well. So, what is a wholesaler? A wholesaler, a real estate wholesaler, is a person unlicensed. And by the way, double check your state laws and requirements about wholesaling and what your state allows a person to or not do as a wholesaler, because in the state of Texas, we are able to purchase homes directly from owners, for sale by owner. We're able to purchase homes directly from owners, just like you go to the store and purchase a gallon of milk from the shelf, or go to your neighbor down the street and purchase a car that they have for sale. And when you get the car, you can do whatever you want to. You can sell it to somebody else, keep it, whatever. Similar with real estate wholesaling. Okay, my country explanation is this. An individual is able to purchase a piece of property, house, land, whatever, from an owner, directly from the owner. And then once you purchase that property, you can then either keep it or sell it to someone else, or literally, while it's still under contract, assign the contract to another buyer. And the assignment of contract part is done through a title company. And again, you can Google this, look up some videos on it, assignment of contract, look at some actual contracts online and see how they read. Okay? And by doing so, the wholesaler makes a profit. So how does that benefit the homeowner? Well, one, they've sold their house, so if that was their goal, they won. The wholesaler is the middle person, and you're doing the legwork. You've located the owner, you've gotten the house under contract, you've done an assessment of the property, you've marketed the house to potential buyers, you've worked with the title company to get the documents prepared, and you found a buyer at some point and basically helped that homeowner sell his property, hopefully at a price that they were happy with, the buyer of the property happy with the price as well, and the middleman makes a profit based on whatever you're able to negotiate. That's basically it. As simple as it is. And of course there's steps involved, and within each step there's work involved and various processes involved, but all of which is something that I feel people with our knowledge, loan signing agents, mobile notaries, people with our knowledge, we've handled real estate documents, deeds, uniform residential loan applications, affidavits out the you know what. We understand way more than we give ourselves credit for. You can understand wholesaling as well, and you can make big money at it. Big money, from what I've gathered and from what I've seen in my short time of in-depth research, and in the big fish in this market basically state that assignment fees should range from anywhere from minimum $5,000 per transaction, average $10,000 per transaction. And I'm just quoting others. I haven't actually completed a transaction, so I can't speak on that yet. But as far as I know, this could be a false statement, but as far as I personally know, I don't know a loan signing agent who ever made $5,000 on one transaction. Me personally have not. Last year, my best month was about a $4,000 month, and that was on a part-time basis. And I know people who worked loan signings full-time making, $8,000-$10,000 a month. So $8,000 to $10,000 in one transaction doesn't sound too bad, right? So yes, do your research, guys. As something I'm getting into, I'm going to be talking more about it. I'm going to do some videos and have you guys follow along on my journey as I research, seek out, and find abandoned houses in my area. I'm going to start referring to them as real country properties. Real country properties in my areas. These are properties that are not on the market, not listed with real estate agents because of their condition. They may be run down. They may need thousands of dollars of renovations. Some may need total gut jobs, and looking for these properties. And also at the same time, tracing the owners down, because usually they don't live in the property anymore, or they may, tracking down the owners and helping them with their situation, try to get their house sold. Usually, at least in my area, most people aren't doing anything with these houses. It's just kind of a little saying we say down here. That's a shame. Just ain't doing nothing with it. Just letting it go, get run down. Ain't doing nothing with it. Well, I'm going to help them do something with it and hopefully make some money so that they can turn their situation around, and hopefully get somebody else in the situation where they can buy the house and or get a renter in there so that people can, again, have the opportunity to live in an affordable home, because we're in a housing shortage. Okay? So I think it's a golden opportunity for us loan signing agents, guys. Put your boots on the ground, get out there, learn something new, expand your knowledge, expand your portfolio, expand your book of work, and don't wait too long. Don't wait too long, guys, because opportunities are out there, and with the time that we have available now, because our industry is slow, use that time, take advantage of that time, and go out there and make some money. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. It's a Country Notary. Have a great day.